Hey, hi, good morning, everyone. Can you can you hear my voice? Confirm. Hello. Can you hear my voice? Hello. Can you hear my voice? Yeah, okay. Yes, yes. Okay. So yesterday, what I'm discussed block level elements, inline elements, and attributes, right? Today we discuss about the say few tags in HTML. Now, using .html to create in a web page, right? Now, few tags we have to discuss. First of all, doc type. This is the exclamatory mark doc type HTML. This tag is refers to the version. When you create a HTML file, some basic version, right? Used on the version, you have to create an HTML file. In this open doc exclamatory doc type HTML is refers to the HTML5 version. Okay, this is the HTML5 version to create an HTML file using this open tag exclamatory doc type HTML. This is the version 5. And second thing, HTML. It is in a this is the one type of element. This is a root element of the HTML file. Okay. Inside you have to write a HTML tags is in a header tag and head and body. HTML is in a root file of your HTML file. This tag inside the head tag and body tag is there, right? What write code in the head tag and what type of code in the body tag? Here, body tag what you write using HTML tags, right? H1. Whatever you write in the body inside any tag, it is visible in the browser, right? Open with live server. This is the hello world. What you placed in the body tag that is placed inside the to display the browser. What you write in the head tag. Here head tag what type of tags you have to insert in head tag means metadata. Meta tags. Here meta char set equal to UTF-8. Here, this is a meta tag. Inside it is an attribute, right? In this attribute, what character set is in a key, it is a UTF-8 is in a value. What is the UTF-8 means? It is in a Unicode transformation format, 8 bits. Means you have write in the H1 tag, right? Hello world. This is a test in specific language. Which language this is? English, right? Something. See, go to notepad. Here, specific language, you have to write a create an HTML file. Which language? Then in English. English, Hindi, Telugu, and specific language based on countries like China, Spanish. This type of language is there, right? Using what is the main use of this UTF-8 means it is in a when you write test in a specific language, this UTF-8 converts the test into a binary format. Binary format the mission can understand. Binary format nothing but it is converted to like binary for example A is there. It is converted to binary format that mission can understand. This is a format like 8 bits, right? This is the 8 bits. Now a character can change into mission understandable language 8 bits like binary format nothing but 0 1 0 1 5 6 8 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. This format binary format nothing but this one. This is an 8 bits can occupied. Okay, variable length of the binary format. Binary format nothing but 0 1. This is mission understandable language. This is an 8 bits. Now English, each and every character can convert it into binary format, 1 byte. Now single character it is occupies the 1 byte. 1 byte is equal to 8 bits. Okay, the binary format is this one. This 0 1 0. This format you have to inside the converted into mission understandable language. Now again, this binary format of it is means, and the binary data is stored or transmitted that original characters are preserved in a standardization way. Again, this is a encoding. This is a UTF-8 encoding. This is a uniform transformation format 8 bits. Each and every character occupies 1 byte. 1 byte equal to 8 bits. Okay, again the data, the data is read by missioner browser. It converts the binary back into readable text using the same UTF-8 standard. Understand? Again, the binary data converted to readable text, right? Again, this called, see, again the binary data again go to decoding. Decoding nothing but when the data is read by a machine or browser, it converts the binary back into readable text using the same UTF-8 standard. Okay. Again, A converted to encoding this binary format. Again, the binary format converted to decoding like A. Again, the browser read by the data. Again, the binary data converted to this format. Okay. And here to write English the character is 8 bytes. Here different some symbol is there that is 2 bytes is occupied. In different language, the chain is more difficult, right? The test that character is converted to bytes format is 3 bytes each and every character. Now you have to write in a UTF-8. This is the English. Each and every character is converted to binary format. It is takes 1 byte. 1 byte equal to 8 bits and more. Next, which language you have to prefer in this HTML? One more attribute, language. Language equal to English. Okay. Understand this character set, UTF-8? Whenever you write test in a specific language, the UTF-8 is convert into binary format. That machine can understand the binary format. Again, decoding. When the browser can understand, again, the binary back into readable text. Same as a UTF-8 standard. This metadata. And again, meta tag name equal to viewport. And content. This is the one type of attribute. Content equal to width. Width equal to device width. and initial scale. Initial scale equal to 1.0. This is open tags only, not ending tag like that. In this open tag, this is the meta tag, tag name meta. It is the attribute, is a key and value pair. This is the what is the use of this meta tag? This UTF-8 is converted into binary format. Again, the binary format converted to readable text. Again, what is the use of this meta tag? Means viewport. Viewport nothing but the web page should be displayed on different devices, right? Here, viewport. How a web page should be displayed on different devices, right? Different devices, that is in a what? Mobile view and tabs and desktop. See, viewport nothing but the web page should be displayed on different devices. Now you have displayed in the desktop, right? See, viewport nothing but the web page should be displayed on different devices. Now you have to display in the desktop view, right? This is the one desktop view. And the width equal to device width. See, here in this content is an attribute. In this width is equal to device width. What is the use of the width equal to device width means? It is sets the width of the viewport. It means which matches the device width means here the width is occupied by the desktop. Now it is converted to mobile view. It is set the width of the mobile view content. Okay. This purpose we have to use. This is the width equal to device width. Okay. And initial scale equal to 1.0, right? This is the zoom. Zoom purpose you have to use. It is a set the initial zoom level. The page is loaded. Whenever a page is loaded, the means it is sets the initial zoom level. See the browser, it is a zoom level content mean. See, by default, it is present in the 100. One means 100% of the zoom level. By default, you have to set the initial zoom level. Now you have to increase the zoom level like this. Understand this, the initial zoom level? You can set the initial zoom level of this web page. That is 1. Here, initial scale equal to 1.0. Here, 1 means 100% of the zoom level. By default, you have to set it. Okay. If you don't have to write in the meta tag in this viewport is equal to device width equal to and width equal to device width initial scale equal to 1.0, you have to not write what is the error causes mean, what is the effects on the web browser means whatever you displayed in the browser in this content, a mobile view also same layout you have to print it. Now, it is not set in the zoom level. Zoom level is not affected in the web browser. Some interrupted on the browser. It is rendering on the content in the web browser. Some whatever you display in the desktop, same mobile view also, same layout you have to display. That is the main cause. And again, one more tag you have to use. Description. Metadata name equal to description. Description equal to content equal to some description of your web page. You have to create in a web page, right? Based on requirement. And that what purpose you have to create in a web page, the description you have to write in this content page. A brief discussion of the web page. Which purpose you have to create in a web page, the description you have to write in this one, in this content, based on description. What is the main use of this in this meta tag means, you have something you have search in the something when you are search for the something in the online based on page title and description show in the search result, you have to search in the browser. For example, you have to some search in the browser some uijavakit.com. Based on this the page title, see some results is given by the search engine, right? Based on the name, some result given back to the browser, right? This is the search engine friendly. Means here see one more tag. It is in title tag. You have to create in a web page. You have to give in a title from your for that file. My web page. Just open with live server. Just say this is the hello world. Now we have to use in Chrome. Reveal in File Explorer. See my web page. Here you can see whatever you title, write in the title tag, the web page displayed in the tab browser. See, this is the web page, right? You have given a title for that particular file, HTML file. Here, the tab can display on your title, web page. This is the icon by default your browser, right? Header tag. Understand this one? Whatever you write in the title tag, it is displayed in the browser tab. Okay. See, this is the browser tab. Where it is one. See, what you write in the title that is display on that tab in the browser. See, my web page here, you have to see, right? My web page. And second thing, understand this one? Meta tags. What is the main use of this meta tags means? This provide the metadata about your web page, which can help with search engine friendly and search engine optimization, SEO, and improve your user experience. Okay, they are placed in the inside header tag only. Understand? This is not displayed in the browser. It is responsive on your web pages. Okay, using this meta tags. And second thing is, and body. What you are write in the tags in the body, it is visible in the browser. Okay. Here some tags is right and some H2. See what you are writing the tags in the body, it is displayed in the browser, right? See what happened H1 and H2. Here, first one H1 by line print means it is in a H1 is a block level element and H2 is in a block level element. Here, what is the difference between a H1 and H2 means here font weight is different and font size is different. Here H2 means font size is also different, font weight also different. Based on your requirement, you have to write a H1 and H2. Here, some tags is there like H1 and H2 heading tag 1 and heading tag 2. Number 3, H3. You have to add in H3 is a block. First, you have to understand this is you have to write an H3. This is a block level or inline. And again, you have to write hello world. And next step, what you think? How to display this content in the browser? Open with the live server. You have to see. This is the hello world. You don't know this is a block level element and inline element. Just go to inspect it and mm, see. You don't know, you have to write a H2 tag. It is a block level or inline element. Just go and this click on the icon cursor, just go and place in the hello world. See, this is entire body width is occupied. So it is in a block level element. Now, next step, what you think? It is a how to display it. Means there's a font weight is different and font size is different, right? By compare with H2 and H1 tag and H2 tag. This is a different font size and different font weight. Based on requirement, directly you can use this type of tags. You have to change this font weight and font size. How? Go to using CSS. H3 tag. Now we have to use font weight. Font size is 40 pixel. See, you can change it, right? By default, it sounds like this. You have to change by using CSS property. You can change it. Okay. Next one is H4 tag. H4 tag. Some captions, right? H4 something. Hello world. See, it, see, gradually increase the font size and font weight, right? Up to here, how many tags in H tags is there? Up to H6. H6 only. Here say what you observe this H1 tag. These are all you have to write a one tag. Just you have to think this is a block level or inline. And second thing, how to place it in the browser, like font sizes and font weight. You have to not required for the font size and font weight. You have to change by default. It is placed like this, black color font weight and font size. You can change it by using CSS added. Okay. How to CSS added? Using attributes, right? Key and value pairs. Yesterday discuss. And at the CSS topic, we will discuss at the how to change this entire default structure of the each and every element. Now you can use heading tag. You have to create in a page. First, you have to give a heading, right? You have to use this heading one. Next level, you have to write para. You have to description of the content based on heading. You have to description, right? You have the description. You have to write in para tag. Okay. Just open with live servers. Here, para is in a it is in a block level element or inline element. Just you can see and inspect it. Go to that element cursor you have to place in this para tag. This is a block level element. How do you know? It is a body width. It is occupied by the parent width, right? This element is occupied by the parent width. This is a block level element. This the font size is different, right? You can use H1 also, but it's not recommended way. See, this is a font weight. This is the para you have to write in the HTML page. There is a H1 also write it, but this is not recommended way. Directly, you can write a para. The para given by default font size is different, right? You can use para tag. See, the default of para, the font size is different and font color is font color is black and font weight is different. And second thing, using you have to create a login form and registration form. Some tags is required, right? You have to use form field tags and a registration. You have to write, create a registration form and create a login form, create a update form, create a deleted form. The tags is required, right? The tags is in a using input tag. Input. It is in a self-closing tag. It is in a element tag. It is in a tags. It is a open and closing tag. Inside is a content. This is called as an element. This is a self-closing tag means it is a not open. It is not open tag. It is directly closing like this. This is a self-closing tag. The input tag gives what? Just show in the browser. See, using input tag by default it is in a text box, right? Wait 1 second. Yeah, and come back. See, using input tag, we can create a by default text box, right? The default attribute for here, see, you can write in inside the text box some content. See, this is the by default, it is in a text box. Okay, by default, it is no attribute, nothing, right? This by default is an attribute is input is type equal to test. This is the default. You have to write or not writing. But each and every element by default nature is there, right? Here also input is in a by default is type is in a test. You have to write. This is an attribute. Attribute nothing but is a key and value pair. Here type is called test by default. You have to write in a test. Here you have to print it. You can write a test box, but is what type? This what type of to use this test is a first name or last name. You have not mentioned, right? But user can not understand this test box. What is the use of this test box means? You can write before you can label. You have to name. Now user can understand what to write in the test. Here name. What is the name? Something is right. Next level, you have a test and a name. Now next level, what you read? Password, right? Password how to create using same like a test box. Using input tag, type equal to password. Type equal to password. You have to mention your name, your password. Now you can see you in the browser. See name. First of all, you have to see input is in a side by side print in the browser, right? It is which level element? Block level or inline? Inline element, right? It is in a side by side print. So by default, input tag is in a inline element. So the browser can display it in the input tag is side by side. Okay. Next password field. See, you have to write something code. See, the mask of the element is there. Dot dot dot. It is a password field. Whenever you write in the type is equal to password, the input field is converted to password field. Okay. type is equal to pass using input tag, type equal to password, we can create a password field. Okay. And now you have to use radio buttons. Input tags. Using attributes, right? You can change the field of the input tags using attributes. First one is got type equal to test and create a test field. You have to create a password. You using input tag, you create a password field, right? The type equal to password using input tag, right? Type equal to, you are right, test here, like that. Type equal test, type equal to password. You have to one more input field like that. Radio buttons. Radio buttons, what purpose you have to use? We can select one option from multiple option. Means you have to check male, female, other gender. You can create a radio button, right? How it is means type equal to radio. Okay. Radio button, which purpose you have to use? One option from, we can select the one option from multiple options. Then go with the radio button. Again, how to use using input tag. Using input tag, type equal to radio. Now open with Live Server. Here see, here one radio button is there, right? This is the radio button. Now the text box is converted to radio button. You have to click on it. You have to select the radio button. You have to know, no mention, right? Any name, male or female, other. You have to write it. The input box, type equal to radio, male. And input, type equal to radio, female. And input, type equal to radio, other. See, here input tag means inline element. So it is browser displayed the line by line. I mean side by side. Now I want to line by line means you can use one block level element. Inside you have write a input tag. If is in a block level element, right? This is the nested elements. The element inside any element you have to write. This is in a nested elements. How to place it? Input tag. Div is in a block level element. So I want to input tags are print in the line by line. Now you can see in the browser, see line by line print. Div input and give div inside placed a input tag. See line by line print, right? You can this image you have to place some margin para you have to give because of div element has a no margin for top or bottom. Just you can give para. Para is a block level element, right? spacing purpose. Para by default margin is there. At the same CSS box model is there. And that time you have to explain padding margin of each and every element. See, some space is there. This input and this input. Now password field. If you have create a group of radio buttons, we have to take same name attribute value. Same name attribute value name means its type is called radio male, type is called radio female, type is called radio other, right? You have to group of radio buttons, right? If you have to create a group of radio buttons, we have to take same name attribute means name equal to gender. Same name attributes. Okay. Same name attributes value, take it for all input radio buttons. Name equal to gender and name equal to other. Why means based on the name only you can assign a value for the database. Name equal to gender. Gender means what? Male. Okay. Now one more attribute field, checkbox we have to use. Why we go for checkbox means if you have select multiple option from multiple options. Checkbox where to use based on hobbies, right? Cricket, like playing cricket, dancing. You have to use checkbox, right? Then the time you have to use checkbox. How to use here? Para. Inside you have to write a checkbox. How to create any checkboard fields for input tag? Input equal to type equal to type equal to checkbox. You have to create a checkbox field. How to create a checkbox based on attribute? Type equal to checkbox. Where you go for the checkbox using hobbies you have to place inside the form field registration, right? You can use checkbox. How to create input field? Create a field on the checkbox means type equal to checkbox. Input type equal to checkbox. And closing tag, you have to write what? Cricket and hockey. Input type equal to checkbox. And more fields you have to add it. See how to display. Here the input field is converted to checkbox. Okay. Why we go for radio button? Why we go for a checkbox? Mean radio buttons means what? We can select single option from multiple option, then go with the radio buttons. Here we can select multiple options from the and multiple options from the multiple option, then go with the checkbox. How to checkbox field? You have to using input tag and type equal to checkbox attribute. We can create a checkbox field. Okay, you have to select hockey and cricket. You can select it. Here you can select single option. Okay, in this radio button, and can use one more option is the drop down. Here select is a one more tag inside option. Why we go for selection means you have to select some countries, right? India, Pakistan, China, like that. Then go with the select tag. Inside select tag, options is there. Option is a one more tag. You can write option. How to display in the browser, you can see. First of all, option is a India and one more option, right? China and one more option, Russia. Just see how to display the select field, select tag in the browser. Just go and open with live server in the browser. See, this is the select box field. Inside the option is there. China, Russia. When we go for the select box, we can select single option from multiple options. Then go with the select box field. Drop down. How to create a select box using select tag inside the, you can write a option tags. Okay. You can create the tag for this one. The browser can display the select box like that. Okay. And here one more tag is in test area. Test area tag. This select is also in a block level, I mean inline element. Okay. See, one more select box is added. Control V, just open with live server. Here, see, the browser can display line by, I mean side by side. It is in select is also in a inline element. So the browser can place it side by side. Okay, this one also not used now. When we go for select box, we can select a single option from multiple options, then go with the select box field. You, you can create China, I mean India, China, Russia, you have to multiple option, right? In this form, in registration form, based on requirement, you have to create a select box like that. This the tag is useful for the select box tag. Now, you can explain the one more tag is in a test area. Test area. When we go for this test area, can write more content in multiple rows. Then go with the test area. Okay. You can write something, right? You have to something your you can write what you write in the test area in this tag. You can address, right? Then go with the test area box. Now you can see the browser how to display in the test area. Just open with live server. See, this is the test area. Test area also a inline element, so the browser a side by side printed. Now what you write in the test box, you can address, you can place the test area box. Okay. And inside you have to write some content like address. Now see in the browser, see, you can print, right, address. Inside the content you have to write this test area. Okay. And next tag is file. You have to upload the file, right, for the registration form. How to upload the file? Using one more attribute, input equal input. Inside, by default input is in a text box, right? Now we have to text box converted into file upload. How to change the file upload? By using attribute in a type equal to file upload. The file, sorry, file. You can open with live server. See, this is the file upload. Okay. Open. Now, okay, it is in a based on JPG format. You can upload the file. Okay. And you can change the test area field also. Now, how to, I mean, by default, it is placed like this type of width and height, right? You can change it. How to change the test area? Some attributes. You have to change the default nature by adding a attributes columns equal to 30 and rows equal to 40. Now open with live server. See, you can change the default nature by using attributes. At this time of CSS, you can use the attributes. You can change the default nature of the each and every tag. Okay. And so more input field is there like email, HTML5 discussion. You can use input equal to type equal to number. Type equal to number. Inside you have to write input tag number. Control V, open with the live server. See, here default it is in a type equal test, right? Now can change into number. Only number will print, not test you have to print. You have to scroll up and down, and only number will be placed in this test area. Okay. And you can change, you have to write one more tag, email, input type equal to email. You can write a what purpose you have to use number. You have to enter the textbooks field here, email. Email @gmail.com. Email can write in the email format, and number only can print. Okay. There's so many input fields is there. Further HTML5 you have to explain the more input fields, and also you can number of tags is there, list format. For example, based on key points you have to write in the web pages. By default, order list, unorder list you have to place it, right? Like point one, you have to some key points is there. You have to in the browser you have to write it, mention each and every tag. Now can use order list and unorder list. Unorder list format you have to use something one and one more li. This is the 1 and 2 and one more li. See how to display in the browser in the unorder list tag inside the list tags. This the list items of this. Just open, see 1 and 2, 3 by default how it is print by using unorder list means it is in a default, it is in a printed in the dot, right? This is the unorder list. Now you have to order list, you have to numbers, you have to, this is the OL means order list. Numbers will print in the this list items. See, numbers will print. Okay, order list and unorder list. This is the list format. You can print in the browser. Now you can use order list and unorder list tags. You can use inside the this is the order list open tag inside list items. Like this, you have to write the tags LIs and close the order list. You can use unorder list. You can use UL or unorder list. Now we'll print the browser like disk format. You have to print. Okay, like this. Understand this session? Any doubts in this session? Hello?
Okay.
Understand this session? Today's session? Okay. Tomorrow we'll continue the table, how to display the tables, what type of tags you have to use. This type of tags you have to explain tomorrow. Okay? Bye, everyone.